Good afternoon. I know I missed yesterday, but that's okay. I've got an awesome oil to end the week with, and it may definitely be one that we all need for many, many reasons. So as you can see right here, we're going to do Lavender Peace, which is this one here. So it comes like this as an oil, but it's also the same or similar, the Kids Calmer is the restful blend as well. So they're the two that we're going to talk about today. So Lavender Peace started as a combination of lavender, which is awesome for sleeping, and peace, one of the emotional oils for calming, for relaxing, for anxiety, different things like that. They did about 2-3 years ago, they did a little upgrade to it and added vetiver, which is phenomenal. So vetiver is definitely a really beautiful oil to help you sleep. So we have Lavender Peace. What does it do? For sleep, 1 or 2 drops to the temples, okay, or temples and the bottom of the feet. Now, if you're going to do that, again, do it on your fingertips because we're putting it on our temples. So 1 or 2 drops on your fingertips, okay, remove the glasses on the temples, and then whatever's left, rub onto the bottom of your feet. You can also diffuse it in the diffuser in your bedroom. Now, if you're doing that, think about small space all night. You're not moving very much, so don't be putting 6, 8, 10 drops of oil in. You're just wasting your oil, and it may affect your sleep adversely as opposed to what you're aiming to do. So I would be looking at somewhere between 3 to 6 drops, maybe around 3 or 4 drops would be ample in your bedroom. Now, if you're putting it in the bedroom of a young one, okay, again, depending on the age, if they're only tiny babies, I've got to make a roller up this afternoon for a 6-month-old. So reduce it, like super reduce it, like 1 drop, maybe 2 in the diffuser in a baby's room is all you need. In a child's room, you could use 2 or 3. Same as in the bath. Like in the bath for the youngsters, for babies, 1 drop in a bit of milk, or in a bit of milk to disperse it through the water. And for toddlers and children, probably 2, maybe 3 max. Don't get carried away. And here's a big tip. Don't do the bath, the diffuser, the temples, the feet. Don't overdo it with all of them, because when you add that all up, you're probably stimulating instead of relaxing. So pick the one that works. If your children love a nice, calm, relaxing bath, then put it in their bath. Okay, if they have their bath at 5 in the afternoon and go to bed at 8, then yeah, pop it in the bath and pop it in the diffuser in their room or on their feet. But don't try putting it absolutely everywhere at the same time, because that's not going to do a great deal. Now, with the kids especially, you can use this one, or you can make a roller out of this one and roll that on their temples or on their feet, or let them do it. Okay, now remember, this is made for kids, so it is a little bit more diluted than what it is for us, so it's safe for them to use it. But if you're going to use it on tiny little kids, grab an extra bottle and halve it and fill it up with fractionated coconut oil. We're going to come back to the calmer one in a minute. We'll keep going with the ways to use this one. So if it's stress and anxiety, and we are 3 weeks into lockdown in New South Wales, and we have a minimum of another 2 to go. So if you're feeling the stress and the anxiety at the moment, then this one is a great one to put in the diffuser. Okay, if you have that moment where you're feeling overwhelmed, then hand, bottle, 1 drop, okay. Just breathe it in and know that it's going to be okay. Okay, so just a big breath of that one. You can add 1 or 2 pulse drops to your pulse points, or once you finish doing that, rub that on your pulse points. Okay, back of the neck, but definitely pulse points. And inhale from the cup, from cupped hands is a great way. Now, if your kids are bouncing around a little bit, now that we've had 1 week of homeschooling again, if they are bouncing around, 1 or 2 drops on the back of their neck, okay, in the morning, just to calm down any of those ADD and ADHD tendencies that they may have, and you can diffuse it. Okay, now if you're going to diffuse it, just be aware of your children. Okay, if it calms them down and gets them working, brilliant. If it calms them down and puts them to sleep, then maybe not the right choice. Saying that, you could add balance or citrus bliss to it. So maybe 3 drops of lavender peace and 1 or 2 of orange balance, citrus bliss, just to take that pop to sleep aspect off for them so that they can calm down and focus on what they're doing. Now, if you've got itchy skin, 1 to 2 drops of this one, okay, into your fractionated coconut oil and rub it onto the affected areas is brilliant. So if they have been sitting out in the grass, got a bit of an allergy or whatever, that one's a great one. If you are feeling angry and restless, then 1 or 2 drops into the back of your neck. So again, fingertips is a great one. Now, like this, you can massage it, but probably grab some fractionated coconut oil. So just a little bit of the coconut oil and a drop or 2 of that, okay, and massage that into the back of your neck to help release the anger and the restlessness. Okay, hormone balance and mood swings, 1 or 2 drops to the pulse points or diffuse it is another brilliant way to use your restful blend, your lavender peace. This oil of tranquility has incredible sedative properties for the mind and heart. It soothes agitation and restlessness to make room for peace, compassion, and connection. So super oil for today. The kids blend. So this one, back to this one before I finish, you can make up your own roller bottle with this one and pop it into fractionated coconut oil. So start with 10 drops in a 10 ml bottle, see how you go. Know that you can add a little bit more if you want to, or if it's for your children, then 10 would be your max for kids under 12. So make that one up into a roller or use it as it is. Right, now the kids blend, which is very similar. Okay, so the restful blend for kids. Okay, this one just has in it lavender, cananga, Buddhawood, and Roman chamomile. So it is a beautiful blend. And for easy sleeping, apply to the bottoms of the feet and the back of the neck 30 minutes before bedtime for an easier time falling asleep. If they've got monsters in the closet, apply over the chest and wrists to ease nighttime terrors or nighttime fears. Argument diffuser. There you go. There's a good one. If they're really just been getting on each other's nerves and tempers are a bit high, apply it to their temples or the back of the neck to ease contention, or just put in the diffuser like all day with balance or adaptive. That one's a really good one. So obviously you can't put this one in the diffuser, but this one you totally can pop in the diffuser. Okay, tornado thoughts. Apply to temples, wrists, and the back of the neck to soothe runaway and irrational thoughts that may have been going a bit crazy. Okay, for the grown-ups, for grown-up relaxation, apply liberally to the temples and chest before getting into a warm bath to let go of a stressful day of kid duties. That's this one. Okay, this one comes in the kids collection, or you can now in Australia buy them individually, which is awesome, that one. So the emotional use, the gentle floral aromas of this blend provide purposeful communication. It reminds the wearer to choose words that uplift and edify over words that make you right. So that's calmer. Okay, so kids collection, and Lavender Peace comes by itself, or it actually does come in the emotional wellness starter kit. So if you're after some oils, the starter kit's a great one, and that's got that in it. The other oils in the wellness, emotional wellness, Lavender Peace, Citrus Bliss, Balance, Adaptive, and Elevation. So we've done 3 of those so far, and we'll probably get to the other 2 next week. But if you've got any questions, you know where to go. Actually, that's a reminder. Look up there in my flick my code, get your phone and do your QR code thing on that, and that'll give you all our links so that you know where to find us. Okay, well, thanks for joining in, and I hope that that this week you're all feeling a little bit more calm, or attempting to feel a little bit more calm, remembering that we are here for a while and our friends in Melbourne are back in lockdown. So it's not going anywhere fast. So breathe and stay safe. See you next week.